I actually loved this movie. Wow. Yeah. On Her Majesty's Secret Service is directed by Peter R. Hunt and stars George Lazenby, Diana Rigg, Telly Savalas, Gabriel Ferzetti, and Illa Steppat. I was worried when watching this because it was the first without Sean Connery, and George Lazenby only has this Bond film to his name. No other Bond films. This is his only one that he started. But honestly, his performance is very underrated and legitimately great. I really liked him. Obviously, he doesn't have any more Bond films to his name, like even Timothy Dalton, I think, had two. So, maybe I could have gotten a better thing on his performance as Bond if he had 2 movies or 3, but he just had this one. But he was really good in this one, so I think he was a really good Bond. Although you wouldn't think so when one of his first lines of dialogue is a fourth wall break that isn't delivered great, and it feels just so unlike this movie and this franchise to have it. A girl runs away with him, and he pretty much looks right at the camera and says, "This didn't happen to the other guy." It's like, oh? I mean, it does kind of help the theory that people have that James Bond is just a code name, and that multiple people have been James Bond. I don't buy into that theory. It's a fun little theory, but I don't buy into it. I'm pretty sure the creators even said no about that theory. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure they said that's not true. That they're all just remakes and stuff. Except for this one. This one is connected to the, well, at least the Daniel Craig one is a remake. I don't know about the Pierce Brosnan and Timothy Dalton one or the Roger Moore one. But this is not a remake. It is within the Sean Connery series. So, the previous film, You Only Live Twice, this is technically a sequel to You Only Live Twice. But anyway, continuing. Yeah, I couldn't get behind that line. Both the themes of this movie are great. Louis Armstrong's We Have All the Time in the World is really good, and the instrumental operatic opening is also really good. But the actual opening titles feel lazy and aren't much to look at. Like, all of them have pretty much been good so far. This one was just, it didn't look good and it was lazy. They were just showing shots from other movies and stuff. Half of the time I was like, Diana Rigg, who sadly passed away not too long ago. September 10th, I believe, is when she died. So, yeah, not long ago. She sadly passed away. Her portrayal of Tracy DiVincenzo, I believe is how you pronounce the last name, might be one of the best Bond girls. She gives a good performance and is actually a well-rounded and interesting character. And obviously she's a Bond girl, so like, there's a romantic interest, but it feels like, Bond and Tracy actually really like each other and are falling in love, unlike the other ones. They're just like, sex? Because she's not just a sex object for Bond, which some of them feel like that. A lot of them feel like that. But no, she's actually a human, and they're both falling in love with each other. And I really, really liked it. Like that. And it's different. It's different. This movie is almost 2.5 hours long. But I never really felt that. Maybe because it's paced incredibly well. There could have been maybe a little more action in the first half. But I was never really bothered by it. I thought it was a smooth ride through and through, and I enjoyed my time the entire time. Draco, Tracy's father, he's a creep. And the movie doesn't even realize it. Like, multiple points in the movie, he tries to sell his daughter. because she needs a man to dominate her and stuff. It's like, it's weird because the movie's like, oh, look at this, he's a criminal, but he's lovable, he loves his daughter. It's like, does he though? It's one thing for the movie to point out that he's a creep, but the fact that the movie doesn't even realize that he's a creep is a whole. The second act is also really weird, maybe even too weird, but like I said, I was interested and entertained the whole time, so it's whatever. Tally Savalas was way better as Blofeld than Donald Pleasance. He gave a great performance, very cool, eerie, and at times menacing performance, and played off of Lazenby quite well. They played off each other quite well. The Alpine action sequences still hold up to this day, and they are just super fun and exciting to watch. No spoilers, but there are a couple moments in the end there where I wanted to cry. It is emotionally devastating and quite different from every other Bond movie before. All of them have this happy little ending and like Bond off into the sunset. But the latest girl he had sex with. In this one, Bond goes through things. He has a psychological. He doesn't have, but it's a very psychological movie, kind of. And it ends on a different tone than any of the other ones. Puts our characters through more than any of the other ones. And I really like that. I thought that was a great way to end the movie. Even if I did want to cry. The end credits I did not like. There's a final shot of the movie and then the end credits play over that, which is perfect. Like, it didn't fade to black, it was just aimed at that final shot and just credits. But then it starts playing the Bond music then. Like, dun, 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 dun. And not like a sad, like, dun, dun. It was like, dun, dun, like every other Bond movie. Like, he just got done with the mission and he's on his way to the next one or making out with some girl. Like, nope. Something real just happened. And it's just James Bond will return and diamonds are forever. It's like, okay. That's interesting. It just did not match the tone of what just happened. It feels like the editor did not watch the movie or even the scene. Parts of this movie are clearly inspiration for Inception, which Christopher Nolan is not shy about, as this is his favorite Bond movie. He's a huge Bond nerd. He wants to direct a movie. Like, honestly, let him. I love Christopher Nolan as a director. Let him direct the next one after No Time to Die. But yeah, this is Christopher Nolan's favorite, and I can see why. I love this movie, so I'm going to give On Her Majesty's Secret Service a 98 snow skis out of 100. Have you seen this movie? If so, tell me what you found in the comments below. If you like this review, make sure to like and subscribe. This is Jordan from Jordan Reviews, signing off.